Hey you guys, it's Kim here. It's Wednesday, July 1st. It is 1:23 in the afternoon. I don't have my nephew today, which is nice. I'll have him Friday. But I wanted to hop on and talk about a few things. I am changing businesses. Of course, I am doing online fitness training slash coaching. I am also still an athlete. Because of my figure skating background, I am transitioning into bodybuilding, which is I'm gonna be doing the bikini division. I'm hoping to start with a coach in September, but I'm training myself right now. I am in the building phase of my coaching, so I am actually doing my own coaching plan. Sorry, I thought someone messaged me. But also I am trying to get out of the frame of mind of training like a figure skater. So it's gonna take me a bit, but I am going to try to film as much as I can. Again, I am filming on my iPad. Because I don't have enough space on my laptop to edit videos on my laptop right now to be able to film with my camera. My iPad will work. It's just that I really hate filming on my iPad, but it works. I am going to try to have a video up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because I would like to have a video up 3 days a week. If that doesn't work, then I will go down to 1 to 2 videos a week till I can get into a better schedule, but I'm hoping that I found the right schedule for myself now as a athlete, plus a coach, plus a business owner. So yeah. The way I'm coaching though is I'm not strictly going after like people that want to be in bodybuilding or that are lifters. I am actually branching out to lifestyle and strictly athletes. Like, you can be in any sport. I can train figure skaters, volleyball players. Like, I did a lot of sports growing up, but my main competitive sport was figure skating, so that is why I'm kind of sticking to a competitive athlete coaching brand with the odd lifestyle, with the odd lifter, like, mostly I want to do like, so I have like 3 tiers of my coaching. I have what you call, so my brand is actually called, what did I have it as? I think I have it as Ascend. I think I went with Ascend Physique coaching, but then I changed it to the Ascend Flow method. Or the Ascend system. I really don't know what I'm gonna call like my actual business brand yet. It will be Ascend something. I'm still working on that part of it. But majority of my tiers is like Ascend Start, which is like the foundation, so the lifestyle, the general health, that is where those clients will be. Ascend Build is more like strength and physique and off season for athletes, and then the Ascend Elite is like more like you're gonna be competing, you gotta get your performance up, you have a show day this day, or like, it's more competition related, more like crack down on the physique, get you to the performance you need. right, for your competition, because that is your competition physique, right? Or game or whatnot, like hockey players, football players, soccer players, they're all performance sports, including figure skating, volleyball. Like, you're still gonna have that off season to build your physique in order to get you to where you want to be in your performance as like your games, your competitions, or whatever. So it's not just strictly for bodybuilders. I am doing athletes as well. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna kind of throw up. I kind of did in my mouth, but I kind of just swallowed it, which isn't good. I just kind of checking like if my Instagram bio is working for my business brand as an athlete, but also as a coach and business owner. So that's what I'm doing right now for some work, and then I have to like plan who I'm gonna talk to tomorrow for DMs. Let's see here. Oopsies, wrong one. I need the calendar. Let's see what tomorrow's schedule is like. 4 a.m. is so early to wake up, and I slept on the couch last night by accident. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to be talking to people today, it looks like. Yeah. I'll probably do that later, actually. I have to get at least some people signed up this week before the end of the week. So, anyways, let's see here. Okay, so it's saying it was. Okay. Guess we could try this and see if it helps. It's just a little too long.
used to train with folks who were the same as the others. It was self-defense. What happened? We argued. I threatened to shut down his website. He didn't agree to pay me.
Okay.
Think.
Think.
Get lost. And that's when the bird completely went off. I was allowed to do it 100 times. That's why our court panel is perfect. Here's the one thing I don't understand. Why did she take the coat? We wouldn't have made that much money selling it. Took it for yourself. Couldn't keep up with the pace. She wanted something a little extra. Oh, maybe you should have stuck to hardcore. Maybe there's no substitute for pure adrenaline. Hey, that is some fine work, Lisa. You too. Just if I could get back in the interrogation room like that. For the record, I did not go in there looking for any personal gratification. I had a job to do, I did it. And off the record, it felt damn good.
Just
Oh,
playing around with it.
another thing. Don't worry about it. You mean the complaint? Yeah, it's been officially retracted. Rex is in the clear. What? Just take. Don't worry about it. It's a good thing. Let it go. Well, you heard the boss. You hungry? Right. You're out. It's on me. Let's go. Right, well, you retracted your complaint. Why? I heard what happened today. Next thing did. See you forever.
I never had a problem with this. I always thought straight on this. My problem is
Okay, it wants me to keep that. Okay. I change my bio so much. Sometimes Instagram will lock you out a bit because they'll think like you've been hacked or someone else has been like adjusting your stuff, but
I can't.
usually you peel it and it's fine.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that maybe that other training, take some classes. Maybe you could.
Lifestyle is not like my main priority. Like right now I have a client that is not paying. She was supposed to start in April and like it was a agreement where she would do marketing for me. Didn't do that. Never started her program. And then 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks this coming Monday, the agreement changed to her getting the coaching but also referring people. Again, hasn't started referring people, hasn't logged, like, did any check-ins, hasn't logged any, like, meals on her FitnessPal app, hasn't logged her workouts, like, so it's very frustrating. And again, if Monday she hasn't logged anything, I'm going to have to say I can't coach her anymore because she's not doing it. Like, she's not doing anything. So, yeah. It sucks to be like this, but, yeah. Oopsies. I spelled coach wrong. I put the A instead of the O and hit enter before I realized it.
Walk me through.
Victim was found with a scar to her mouth.
Yeah.
Paramedics were able to resuscitate what was close.
Did she say anything?
No, she hasn't given
That was my
just
fault when I put it in.
personal wallet we found lying next to her. Just from there.
She been identified?
According to her driver's license, she's Nancy Rubik, 26 years old.
We got Bryce. Somebody else left. Screen's locked. Come on, nice job.
See if everything aligns perfectly or well. Because I'm using my athlete page as also a coaching and business page. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
local ghost hunter. Since he was tracking spirit energy when he found her.
Coincidence. Officer, mind if I board him for a minute? Detective Hudson. You are? Retired Alden. Paranormal researcher. Is that a real job? It's more a hobby. I was out here trying to record some EVPs when I came across you just now. EVPs? Electronic voice phenomenon. Yeah. Voices from beyond the waves. So you, what, randomly chose this cemetery for your ghost hunt? No, I encourage my subscribers to give me tips on haunted locations for my YouTube channel. My fans suggested this place. He's actually going to meet me here today, so I'm sure. I'll leave a name. Never met him in person. His username is Mount98. Is it friends? Did you know that dogs are attuned to the spirit world? Yeah, they can actually detect EVPs before they can eat. Thanks. Also, take Buster's name.
I don't know if I can change my field name again. I think it's too soon. I don't think it's. I think I've changed it twice already. I'll try.
No, I was asleep. Yeah,
What is my case? Summer
we're
coaching.
still trying to figure that out. There's getting many people here at night. Not really.
I'll try. I might not be able to change it right now.
Investigate your way. You believe in ghosts, Father?
It might have already been changed twice in 14 days. Yeah, I can't change it right now, so I have to wait.
No, it is not.
Discard changes. So okay,
It's a simple question.
I'll change it
No,
on
it's not to jump down.
my
No, come on. No.
folders app where I put all of my
Camilla. Okay, Jill. Yeah, it's just
all of my posts,
what happened
and
outside?
then we'll go send.
26-year-old woman was strangled. She survived, but she's in a coma.
There
Oh,
we
sorry,
go.
sorry.
Okay, I like that. I do like that for a field name. I just have to wait 14 days. So I think yesterday I changed it for the second time. So I have to wait, which is fine. My username is fine. And yeah, instead of a generic thing, I can say that. I'm just gonna check my emails and see if there's anything important.
The victim's name is Nancy. Nancy. Malcolm had a 4 or 5-year-old sister by the time he disappeared. Can you guess what her name was?
Okay.
Stay here, buddy. Hey, how's she doing?
It's just me and my dad. And then my dad, I think, is going to work on Friday, but I I'm gonna have my nephew on Friday, so I'm gonna do this video for Friday. It'll go up Friday morning, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna have my nephew, and I think I'm gonna take him to visit my grandma. I'm just gonna put this in Google Sheets for now. There are a lot of things I have to print off, so, but I'll do this all tomorrow.
What's with all these old case files?
I think I'm done for today. I'm just,
So what can you do? Thank you.
just very tired today.
Okay, we started.
Yeah, I'm behind in my water today, so I worked out this morning. It was just cardio, no, yeah, cardio and recovery and
You know what you need? A dog like Rex. Huh? You can't have drugs from a drug sniffing dog.
oh right, I wanted to ask.
Joe, listen, Rex gets out of school at 4 o'clock. Okay, you and Rex can be in 5 minutes. I wasn't serious. I said, I'll figure this out. I wasn't the part of the call.
I'm so tired. I just didn't sleep well. I fell asleep on the couch, which isn't good. And then I started waking up at like, I think the first time I woke up last night was at like 12:30, and then at 2:30, and then my alarm went off at 4, so it felt like I had like a couple of hours interrupted. So
Nancy was attacked at 3:34 a.m. Tom. You were there at the scene. I didn't hear anything. It's a big place, and I was busy recording.
Wait, EVPs pick up sound frequencies that can't work with humans, but they were sensitive enough to catch disembodied.
Yay. You really know your stuff.
Do you still have the recordings captured this morning?
Of course.
It's all uploaded to my server.
Welcome to How the Truth HQ.
This sounds sick.
Hey, thank you very much. Custom built by me, all. Yeah, we're gonna need to take those recordings back to the station and us. Easier said than done. I mean, our systems to wireless is severely outdated. Getting it completely hacked. That's how I designed.
anyways, I'll see you guys later. Okay, guys, I changed my business name. Someone else is using Ascend Coaching, so I can't use that. So I did Ascend Performance Coaching, because I am doing like kind of a hybrid kind of coaching. I'm not just taking on bodybuilders, as I was saying earlier. I'm taking on other sports because I grew up swimming, I grew up figure skating, my brother grew up playing hockey, I played golf in the summer. I'm not good at golf, but I like to golf in the summertime, so yeah.
You know, I was actually going to be in that. I would have been in that too if bad me.
Just gonna see what else I can do, and I'm gonna print all this stuff out tomorrow. I'm not actually supposed to be working right now because usually I would have my nephew today, and usually in the afternoons I look after him from 1 to 5 so that my parents have a break, but I don't have them today, like I said at the beginning of the video. So yeah. yeah, like my main coaching part is my build program package and my elite package, because they're both athletes. They're both, one's off season and one's on season. So um, yeah. Don't know why my computer is freezing on me, but I'm thinking it's getting too warm. So um, yeah. Anyways, my elite package is the highest. I'm starting out like the foundation for like beginners or lifestyle. That is $49 US. And then my Ascend Build, which is like my off-season package, it starts at $279. And then my elite tier package is $399 US. So I'm doing US so that I can take clients internationally. If I do it by Canadian, I can't do that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to actually not work anymore. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It is Kim here. It is Thursday, July 2nd. It is 5:30 in the morning. I got up at 4, had some coffee. I didn't finish it because I got my workout done early this morning. I gotta change a few things on it, which is fine. But I was kind of curious on what to like call myself as, like either a coach, online coach, or online fitness trainer. According to Chatbox GPT, I'm known as a coach, because I'm not trying to be a fitness influencer. I'm trying to be a strict coach, because I want it to be more of a business, not influencer feel. Yeah, I'm posting everything on social media, but I'm doing it more for the sole purpose of not just doing bodybuilders or lifestyle clients. I am branching into also other sports because I grew up in other sports. I was a longtime figure skater. I figure skated from the age of, I believe it was 4 to the age of 17. The only reason why I quit at my last year of high school is because my last year of figure skating, I ended up having a new figure skating coach. And you know, if you guys want to see a video like that of talking about my figure skating career and everything, I'll do a video and go into detail talking about that. But long story short is, after grade 10, that summer, like I skated year round, that summer from between grade 10 and grade 11, my longtime coaches were decided to move. They were in Prince Albert for years, so I started with them in 2001, which put me in grade 4. I was about 9 turning 10 when I started with them. So yeah, anyways, long story short, they moved to Alberta to start coaching there. So I ended up switching skating clubs from Prince Albert Skating Club to Saskatoon Skating Club. So my last year of figure skating, my new coach changed not just my whole program from what my previous coach did for me that summer. My new coach changed everything, changed the whole layout, changed my entries into all my jumps. So like going from doing the same entries into jumps for years and then going to a new coach, changing all the entries into those jumps, it takes years to develop those new entries and to memorize them and to get a great feel of them. So like I was actually doing really well competition wise before this last year of figure skating. So the last year of figure skating was like the year of 2008 2009 of that year with this new coach, and I ended up wanting to test to be, so I was known as a star skater, but I wanted to be more competitive. I wanted to be at sectionals. I wanted to go further with figure skating. But of course, because of the switch of coaches, the changes of everything, everything became discouraging. Everything became like, this isn't what I want. Like, I'm not good enough. I was getting medals. I'm like backtracking now. Like, I just don't feel comfortable in my skin anymore. I don't feel comfortable on the ice. I don't feel like, I love this sport, but I feel like my direction is going backwards instead of forwards like it was. So the last competition I did was March of 2009, and I was also at this competition testing for pre-novice. It's just a little bit of a higher in a different category of figure skating. So there's star skate, there's can skate, there's star skate, and then there's sectionals. So I was testing pre-novice to go to sectionals the following year, which would have put me in grade 12. My first jump, there was a girl before me with a really sparkly dress, and I knew she was having problems with her dress in warm-up, and I knew something was gonna happen. I knew right when I stepped on the ice that there was something on the ice, but I couldn't see it while I waited to be called out to start my program. And so as I came out of my first jump, which was like a combination of like a double lutz, double loop, which was like my best all-time double combination. Like, I love that. That was like my first jump I opened in all of my programs over the years, and I loved that combination. I was literally the only one that did that combination because it is very hard. Like, you have to go from a double lutz into a double loop, and you have to be precise, and you need to get that height off that next jump. So you need the speed, not only the speed, but the height of both jumps to get that combination. And that was like my all-time favorite opening combination. And I had like, I think the double lutz, double loop, and then I was supposed to go into like a double toe, which was another one of my favorite jumps. And I hit whatever fell off this girl's dress. I hit it, and I hit my left knee really hard on the ice, and then I slid into the boards and hit the exact same knee. So, but of course I got up, finished my program, but I pretty much singled all of my jumps because my knee, it felt like, so like I always take off on my left because I'm right-handed, so all of my jumps were landed on my left foot. I hit my my right foot, so I hit my left knee. It was painful. Like, I ended up going 2 days later after my competition to get an x-ray on my knee. One thing is, I didn't tear my ACL, which is good because that is surgery right away, and that's cast for like 3 to 6 months. So like that I didn't need because of course I skate all year round. So I got an x-ray and I ended up with blood underneath the kneecap, so it like pushed my kneecap up. I tore ligaments though, but not the ACL, which is your muscle of your knee. So I tore ligaments around that muscle, and my doctor at the time told me that if I wanted to continue to figure skate, I needed to wear not just a knee brace for training wise, like off ice, I needed to wear a knee brace on ice, practice, competition. So I decided that I would try to wear the knee brace at spring skating school to test it out, to see how the weight would do with my jumps. At first I wore like a really big bulky one, which kind of threw off my jumps. So then I would get like the little elastic one with the little hole at the knee. I don't really have one around me, but let's see if I can pull one up. I'll go on Amazon. This is the one that I want to get for my Achilles and my ankle because I need support at least to train. So that's what I want to get for my Achilles. But knee brace. There's newer ones that they came out with, but it kind of looked like this, but not with these. Like, these weren't on it, but it was like a elastic kind of thing. So yeah, that is kind of a little bit of a backstory. What else is there? So yeah, I ended up quitting figure skating towards the end of figure skating school because I was just getting discouraged. I was just like, this isn't working. This is becoming more and more mind over, like, more stressful. And I don't need the stress. Figure skating is not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be a sport I love. It's supposed to be my stress relief. It's supposed to be fun. And it just became this like overwhelming thing that I just couldn't. I wasn't placing well the year before. Like, my first year with this new coach, I wasn't placing very well. I think like I was getting like 5th, 6th, 7th, and I was so used to getting like 1st, 3rd, 2nd, 4th. Like, I was always getting medals. Like, I was so used to that. I still have all my medals. So yeah, I took a few years off of training. I was depressed because I wasn't doing the sport I loved. I was very anxious. I had friends tell me that my mom was very controlling of what I ate. But here's the thing, like, my mom wasn't controlling. It was more like, we have heart disease in our genetics, we have cancer, we have diabetes, we have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So like, that's the reason why I was in a sport I loved. A lot of my friends wanted me to do like school sports, like volleyball, and I was just like, it's fun, but it coincided with my practices. When we would do practices, games corresponded with my competitions, and it was just like, by grade 8, it was just like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this. You guys are getting PO'd when I can't make games. I can't make time to go to, I think, like, my last year of playing volleyball for school, we made it to provincials, and I was just like, okay, I can't go because I have my first figure skating competition, so you guys need to deal with it. Like, I told you, like, volleyball is not my sport. It's for fun for me. Figure skating is my sport. Like, that is my first. That's what comes first. I'm sorry. Like, and then after that, my friends were just like, well, we're different. You have figure skating, we're into volleyball, we're nothing alike anymore. Which, growing up in a small town and hearing your best friends say that, it's just like, seriously? Just because I'm not doing volleyball, you guys are telling me that we can't be friends? Like, like, are you okay? Like, I had like this best friend, and that was all she said. Like, we're so different, we're no longer friends. You do figure skating, I do volleyball. That's who I'm friends with, people who do volleyball. And I'm just like, seriously, I've known you since you're in diapers, and you're like, what? So like, that's just a little bit of a background. And like, I grew up athletic, so in my 20s, I was very like, not confused, but very depressed. I lost my, let's say I lost my way. I kind of, I want to say, like, from age 20 to about age 28, I lost my relationship with food. I binge ate, I ate at the wrong hours, I ate the wrong food, I ate large portions. I kind of lost my figure skating mind. Let's put it that way. And really, what I should have did, which I am doing now, is I should have found a sport that was pretty much identical to figure skating, just not on ice. So that's where bodybuilding is. That's why from 2016 to now, I've been kind of diving into the bodybuilding community, kind of learning more about it, changing my mindset from training as a figure skater to training as a bodybuilder. I train at home right now. That's what I'm used to, because with figure skating, I only trained in a gym in summer school, because at the rink here in Saskatoon that I used to skate spring, summer, sometimes fall, depending if my coach is from Prince Albert, we're gonna do like coach their kids in Saskatoon for the summer, spring, summer, and fall skating school. Sometimes we had our own in Prince Albert for the fall, but usually spring and summer it was in Saskatoon. And what was I getting at? yeah, like I just trained all year round. I forget what I was going at, but like, oh yeah, training, off ice. Yeah, in the spring, summer, and fall, there was a gym by the rink that, we skated at, so I was able to walk during my breaks and go to the gym to meet with my trainer, train, or go and train by myself on days that I wasn't with my trainer. I think I only did train with my trainer like once a week, and then the rest of the days it was like train by myself. But yeah, like, I like training at home. I like training at the gym. The gym, you meet people you can become friends with. Training at home, there are a lot more distractions. You're very limited to equipment. Gym, you have more variety. So you notice a little bit more of a change in your body when you're training in a gym, whereas at home you notice it a little bit slower, which is fine. Like, I'm in my building phase right now. I am planning to train with Taylor Caldwell, I think is how you say her last name, from Fit Body Fusion. So that is the team that I want to be with. I'm hoping in September, but like, of course, my building my coaching brand is important to me. So yeah, I will put down in the description down below how, like, the link where you guys can go and check it out, like go fill it out, like my new client intake form. And if you guys want, I am doing my pricing in US dollars so that I can coach international. I don't have to stay stricken to Canadians and US. I can, with being a coach that is not just a bodybuilder and not doing the influencer, the fitness influencer. I'm doing like the actual coach. I want to help people. I don't want to build an influencer brand. I want to build a brand where I can build a gym afterwards. So like, my all-time goal is to have a gym where all athletes can go to, not just the generic gym. I grew up doing swimming, golf. My brother played hockey. I figure skated. I had a choice when I was younger to either continue swimming or figure skating. I chose figure skating because it was just something I loved. I was able to not worry about anything. But swimming, I love the water. I still do it for like if my Achilles tendon or my right arch of my foot is sore, like really sore, that's where swimming lanes comes in, and I'll go to a pool and swim, or if I'm at the lake, I'll go and swim in the lake. So yeah, that is that. I am going to do a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna have a shower, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I am on the couch now. I'm actually supposed to be on holidays, but of course this morning you guys saw I did do a little work, and I did talk about little things. What I forgot to say, because this video should be up tomorrow, is that when I quit figure skating, my depression hit an all-time low. And of course, I did explain that I did binge eat. So I did have a little bit of an eating disorder. Hence a little. Binge eating is considered an eating disorder. But I don't talk about it a lot. I just say I binge ate a lot. I lost my relationship with food. Just due to so many different things. So I gained about I think when I figure skated, I was between 96 pounds and 102 pounds, so I was very tiny, very athletic, had a lot of muscle, so I looked healthy at that weight. In my early 20s, I started gaining weight. When I hit about 25, 26, I was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I was 153 pounds. So my phone's on the charger, so I'm gonna try and use my watch as a calculator. See, on button. Let's see, do I have a calculator on here? Yeah, I do. So, okay, so let's say I was 102 in my early, like, high school to like maybe age 20. And then let's say when I need to go 153 minus 102. So that was a 51 pound weight gain. And that was like my heaviest. So then I lost all 51 pounds back in during COVID. I actually went to a private gym, which you could train, but you had to wear a mask, which was nice. So me and my brother both went to that gym. We trained with a trainer, did group training. We all had our own little workouts. I got back down to 102 pounds. And at this time I was in a relationship, still am. It's very complicated. That's another video for itself. I'm actually leaning towards more of single because this person just hasn't done anything. It'll be 6 years in August because we started dating in August of 2020. He's never done one thing for me, never supported me in anything. I sold my car for him. I plan to move closer to him. I gave up my apartment for him. I was gonna, there were just so much that I did for him, and ended up him being like, oh, it's not the right time, this and that. 10 months into a relationship, I found out he fathered a kid with an ex-girlfriend. If you guys can figure out who that is, don't comment down below because I will not say yes or no. There's just a lot that at some point I will do a whole video calling out this person. I'm just gonna say his actions speak louder than words. I was nothing but a secret because when I first found out he cheated and fathered a kid, I actually wanted to leave him. He begged me not to. There's just a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that I'm just not ready to talk about. And I just don't know if I really want to blast that relationship on here. So I'm kind of treating it like we're done. He literally only talks to me when he needs something from me, and I don't need that in my life anymore. I want to be married. I want to have a family before I'm 40. So yeah, that's just where I was kind of going. So with that relationship, in March of 2023, he cheated again with someone else, and started gaslighting me, manipulating me, being very narcissistic. And so again, I went back to the comfort of food. I binge ate. I got out of my routine. So then I gained, so I went from, oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I went from 102 to 120. We'll do 125 because right now I've been just staying consistent in the 120, the low 120, between 120 and 125 I've been bouncing. So I gained about 23 pounds, which isn't bad, but considering that I've had all these plans to hit the stage this year, to have my fitness business. I actually wanted to start my fitness business over COVID instead of doing my psychic medium business, because my uncle kind of ruined that business for me. He used me. He still owes me a lot of money, and he's ignoring me. He's refusing to pay it. So like I have everything ready to take it to my grandma's because he's supposed to come home this month. So I'm gonna take it because he's gonna come home and see his youngest son, which was like, me and his youngest son were very close. Like my uncle was like a second dad to me and my brother. Like his family was like a second family to us because we grew up together, we went to school together, we did sports together. We saw them more than my mom's older brother's family. So yeah, it was like very hard for us when everything happened with my uncle, which I'm going to do an updated video on my relationship with my uncle probably Saturday, so that video will go up Monday. And I will link the video that I did about 8 years ago about my relationship with my uncle, and I talk about what happened with my uncle then, and I will like include that plus the updated version of why my relationship with my uncle is so rocky right now, and kind of go more into depth with my medium business and why I chose to walk away from it and chose to take my life into the actual direction I wanted to be in since I was 19. It's just hard to think that you can do it without having the right support system. So my mom always told me to be successful in life, I needed a degree or something. Like I needed a college degree. But the thing that's kind of like made me make multiple mistakes or take the direction of like bad versus good. Not saying like I've done a lot of bad things in my life, not saying like drugs, alcohol, I ended up in like locked up. Let's say like, I'm not really sure if I can say jail on YouTube, but I've never been locked up, but I did things where my parents could have made that decision, but I'm very happy they didn't. And that is another part of what I'm like not gonna go into right now, but that is a video that I will do at some point, talking about the almost 6-year relationship, because that's part of it, and that's part of the reason why I don't trust the guy. So yeah, that'll be another video down the road. I don't know exactly when, but that'll be a video down the road. Another thing is, I love fitness, I love health, I love nutrition. Like, I was always so good. So it's just a matter of getting my portion sizes again, measuring out my food. Like, when I first lost my weight after that 53-pound gain, and then when I was 28 training and I lost all of my weight in 4 months, it was, I measured all my food. I grabbed my weight scale, I measured the grams, I was so precise. I measured out my meat. It was so good for me. So I need to start doing that again. But also what's very frustrating is that I have a client that is not paying. So I think I talked about it at the beginning of this video. Like, it takes hours, sometimes a few days, to get the training program right, get the meal plan right, or the macros, whatever plan you decide to do. Make sure you have your habits, your daily habits, your goals for however long your program is. Like, you have it costs time. And like, I went from an agreement with this client from doing the coaching for marketing to doing the coaching for referrals. It's gonna be 3 weeks on Monday. She hasn't did one check-in. She hasn't did one program. She hasn't did one log of training, one log of a full meal plan, like full meal day. She hasn't did any habits, and it's frustrating. And like, you can't really say the client is committed because they're not paying for the service, and they're really not taking the opportunity to make that agreement work. So I'm giving her till Monday. Sorry about that, you guys. My dad is going to work tomorrow, I think. He does hail insurance for crops. He's did it ever since I think I was in grade 7 or grade 8 when he started. He was a farmer, so it was like something he could do in the summertime. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about before my dad came down, so if it's like weird, that's why. I just don't remember what I was talking about. But anyways, I do want to start being more consistent in filming as well for my YouTube channel. But like I also said, I'm not building a fitness influencer brand. I'm building a coaching brand. I am moving away from like the influencer brands. I'm not saying, okay, this is the program, everyone's gonna have the same. No, that is not what I'm doing. I am doing it, you fill intake form, we talk, we get on a Zoom call or a Google Meets call, and we talk, we hash out your goals, what you're looking for, how I can help you, how I work. This is the plan I'm gonna give you, this is the package, but this is how we're gonna go in this direction. And it's not just like one set plan fits all. It's like everyone gets their own detailed macros plan, their own detailed training plan, cardio plan, protocols, supplements, you name it. Except for if I run any challenges, that's the only time my clients will have the same program, is if you're doing a challenge. But right now I am just trying to build the one-on-one coaching part of it. I think in the new year I'll bring in the challenges, especially leading up to when I'm in prep. So then it's just like, it's not like you guys all have to check in with me weekly. It'll be more like every 2 weeks, and we'll see how that goes. And you know, I'll run a 12-week New Year reset or something like that. But I think starting my challenges mid-year just isn't great. I think starting in like January will be better. So yeah, anyways, I will, oh yeah, I remember now. I was talking about how I was gonna do like a bunch of videos leading, like talking about certain things in my life. I do have 2 major videos that I want to talk about. One, I am just not sure yet about talking about and blasting the person. The other one I do need to do, it's a long overdue video, which is a video on like an updated relationship video with my uncle. So yes, he won't be in the video, but yes, I'll be talking about it. I have my nephew tomorrow, so I probably won't film tomorrow except for in the morning, but Saturday I will be making that updated video of my relationship with my uncle. Cause like really my nephew is like 2.5 and he's all over the place, so yeah. Anyways, I took a few days off because my mom's in Portugal. She left yesterday, so I decided that I would take some time off of work while she's gone so that I can look after my nephew. But usually when my dad's gone to work, I work upstairs, or when my parents are at the lake, I work upstairs. I gotta repost my parents' trailer on Marketplace. It's on Kijiji right now, but I gotta repost it on Marketplace because I'd rather sell it on Marketplace. You get more people, more interest, because I don't have to really put a location. I just put in the description where it is and everything. So yeah. Anyways, I will get that up. I'm gonna repost my brother's DJ equipment. I think I'm just gonna post it for $1,500. The case will be $200. The DJ equipment is worth $1,300. It's the older version, so it's like a USB. You hook it up to a computer. It's not the new system, and I know a lot of people don't want the old system, but it's just like I want to get rid of it. But anyways, yeah, I am going to edit this video, and I'll probably see you guys in the morning after I'm done my training. It is a new program, so I'm not gonna film it yet, but I will probably next week or the week after. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on Saturday.